Hello, folks. We are doing some tinkering. We are tinkering right now. Hey, where are you from?
Uh,
Country, city, state. State of confusion, right, Heather?
yeah, everything's a mess. That's all I
It's
know.
all good. It's all good. It's all good. You're fine. You're fine. It's going to be interesting. Looks like you might need a computer for Christmas. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I spent way too much money on this one. I just need to get
Yeah.
this one to where it works right.
Okay. So you want it to work. You're
Mm,
so picky.
I, I
So
know. What
picky.
can I say? What can I say?
Well, I'm glad you made it. Good to see you. It's awesome to see you. I'm glad you're here, etc.,
Yes, me
etc.
too. Feeling much better. I'm upright today, so this is good
Yeah,
news.
that's all good things. All those are good things. I just can't believe how close we are, like a month and a little bit to the holidays for everybody. Isn't this just crazy? I
Yeah,
mean, it
yeah.
seems like it comes up. The older I get, it seems like it keeps coming up quicker. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
especially when you have grandkids, because then they seem to
Oh my
grow twice as
Lord.
fast as your own children did.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
Lord.
nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yes.
nuts.
Yep. Now I got to ask, and I
So
may be hurting your feelings by saying this, but are you going to get a chance to see your grandkids at all this holiday,
no,
Thanksgiving or
no,
Christmas? Ah, I'm sorry.
no. It's all right.
All
It's okay.
right. If they're listening, if you're watching the show, you guys need to work something out up there. Need to see them grandkids. But anyway, so then I'm not going to tell you that I'm going to see them both on Thanksgiving and Christmas Day because I'm not going to tell
I'm
you that.
so
Then.
glad. No, I'm so glad. That's a good thing. That's a
It
good
is.
thing.
It is
So
for
let's
sure.
see. Let's go out to the audience. We got
Let's
Jolyn
see
is
them.
out there and
Okay.
Donna
Hey, gang. What's
and
everybody doing?
saying greetings from low
Low country.
country of South Carolina. We got Hudson Valley, New York.
Okay.
And yes, I am feeling better. Thank you.
Good.
All right.
Where's
So,
Grandpa?
what's the topic for today?
Today, this one's, well, since I brought it up, I guess we'll go ahead and talk about it. Technology for holidays and get togethers. So, yeah, there's a lot of different things that you can do. And a lot of people, some of them don't know about some of these things. And it's interesting because you were just saying in the green room how people, friends of yours that use particular apps and stuff for them to all get
All the
together
time.
and do
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. Kind of
Yeah,
cool.
and I just thought of one that we're using today specifically that I think I'm gonna mention that I haven't told you about. So we'll talk about
Okay.
that in a bit.
All right. Well, let's look at a couple. These. My thing is, one thing is very frustrating, and I know in our family anyway, is I feel like everybody's either getting a gift card or they're sending money, and it's just like money and money. You know, it's just a money exchange, especially like
Which is money laundering for the
yeah.
holidays. Yes. Yes.
Like if you think about that though, it's like my mother. She's elderly. What do you buy her? She already has everything she pretty much needs and stuff like that. But she may, I mean, there's a lot of gifts that you can give that are pretty cool, like a gift card to whatever, if she shops at a certain grocery store or something like that. There's things like that you can do that are considerate and, you know, a significant amount and that kind of stuff. You can do those kind of things. But it's kind of cool, I think, when you can make a list. A
I know.
list
I
of
remember.
things.
Okay, so I remember being a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the assignments at school was to write
Mm,
down 5 gifts that you would love to have, like sky's the limit thing.
mm-hmm.
Now this is okay. This is before, like, computers, laptops,
Right, right,
iPads,
right.
game systems, all that weren't available. And I
Mm-hmm.
remember saying that I wanted a Huffy bicycle, with the
Nice. Oh, I love
yellow
that.
banana
The banana,
boat seat,
yeah, the
right? The
banana
banana
seat.
seat.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Do I remember? Of course I remember. I had one.
and then I remember my teacher saying, as she's looking at what I wrote down, she says, and do you want training wheels for that bicycle? Oh no, I don't want training wheels.
That's
Anyway, I just
hilarious.
remember writing a wish list was a thing, and it's like it's gone by the wayside. We just don't do that. I know we're not kids anymore,
Well,
but
that's
why the
true.
heck not? Come on.
Yeah, I agree. And I think one thing that I do with my family, and we'll get to one of these lists in just a second, but it's we try to share our wish list on Amazon because most of us all almost all of us use Amazon. The only one doesn't is probably my mother and whatever, but she actually has a Prime Video account now. So now she even has it. So, so there you go. So,
well, and it's fun too, because when you see something that you think you like, you can just add it to a list.
yeah,
If somebody
exactly.
decides, hey, I want to get you one of those, that's kind of cool, but
I think so too.
It isn't required.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's a couple of these that we wanted to bring up and bring your attention that are out there. This one's called Gift List, giftlist.com. And it's gifting made easy. And look, you can put stuff right on there. It's kind of neat. I think it's kind of cool that you can do this.
And this is cool because it's not just items from Amazon. So it's not like a one store.
Right.
It's you're just putting on items that you've seen on the internet. So it's kind of interesting. I've not used this one, but I was just looking at it, and
yeah,
it's an option. So that's kind of cool.
I think, yeah, it's kind of like, what is it they always do for weddings where they have
registry?
Registry. Yeah. That's what I was trying to think of. A registry. It's kind of like a embellished registry, because it's not just that you don't have to go to this store to get this particular thing, but it has the item. You can put the item. And I like that about the websites and stuff that. Hey,
right.
Mike, good to see
Glad
you.
You made it, Mike.
Yep.
Yeah, it is kind of cool because you're not limited to one store. So I remember when, we got married, let's say, it was which store are you going to register at? Because that store determined where everybody was going to purchase your items. And it's so not like that these days. You can shop all over the place and have a collaborative list. And it can even include Amazon as well. So that's kind of neat.
I like this next one too, because it talks about a little bit about, this one is christmaslistapp.com, because almost everybody has a phone now anyway. And it's really cool because you would create your wish list, share it with family and friends, and then stay organized as you plan your gifts, and then track your progress as a budget. I like the budget part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, for sure.
Like my gifts are well over $500-600 and their gifts are over 10 or 15. So most likely I won't get any of mine, but you know how that is. So
right. I do. You know what though? You make a good point though. Large ticketed items allow multiple people to go in on gifts. So, the kids could get together and say, hey, mom's really wanting this thing, but it's out of my budget. Do you guys want to go in on it? Huge deal. Pretty perfect.
Awesome. Then you only get one stinking gift though. God, I don't like
that. But if it's a $500 gift, it's okay. But Mike says budget does not compute.
Yeah, I hear you. Especially when we're tinkering with tech, right? I'm always talking these guys into buying stuff. And Amazon, of course, has a shopping list for you and a wish list that you can provide to all of your friends, family. And I know a lot of people do a lot of Amazon shopping. It's just easy, have it shipped. They do all that stuff. Everybody kind of knows the system. So that's a big one. And that's one that we use in our family, except like I said, some of the people that, like my mother, who doesn't have or doesn't use that. So,
but you could set one up for her, because you can have lists for other people on there. So you could say, Mom, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And or listening to what she's talking about, and make it so that the kids know what grandma wants.
Exactly.
Something else that's cool on Amazon is that it's not just wish lists that you hand out to other people to buy you stuff, but you can actually create an idea list of a project that you're working on, or if you have something that's going on in some kind of a project format that you need to save all of the different products that it will take to make that project happen.
Let's say you're setting up a studio or something, and you want to get this stand-up desk that'll lower, and you want to get this camera, and you want to get this stand for this, and 5-monitor stand. Exactly, Heather. See, now you're reading my mind there.
That's right.
Lights and all that
I've seen your
stuff.
Wish list and your ideas lists. Yeah.
And you've seen my studio. So
I have, yeah.
So yeah, exactly. No, those are all cool. But with all those in mind, and we talk about those, now let's talk about something a little different.
Miss Eileen.
Hey, Miss Eileen, how are you? Awesome.
So we've kind of talked a little bit about, mostly it's about virtual stuff, right? Like it seems like it's, if you're far away, we can't really be together. So I'm going to send you something through Amazon, whatever. But what if we were going to have, like you're doing, you're going to be experiencing the holidays with your family. one thing that's really kind of cool is, I don't know if you remember this, but do you remember getting invitations in the mail to things? Like,
Oh yeah,
you know,
back in the
you know
early
what I mean?
50s. Yeah,
Yeah, like there's this vehicle that would go by and like deliver stuff in a box. Do you remember that?
I
Well,
do.
there's services online that actually allow the same concept to take place, but it delivers it to your inbox or text messaging. And
Too
they're
cool, huh?
pretty invitations, and you can put all this information in them. Let's take a look at one of them. The
Yeah,
one that I have the most information about is we're going to do at the end, but
this is
Punchbowl is
Punchbowl
one.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, Punchbowl is one of these. So there's several different out there. We'll talk about three of them, but Punchbowl's kind of cool. It's got some fun, neat things. And then there's
Evite.
Evite, and then there's another
What
one.
is what is Evite exactly? I mean, because I've heard of friends and stuff that had this, and also they'll do events like at our school and use Evite
Yeah,
to send out invitations. Is that kind of mainly what it
yeah,
is? Would you
it's
say?
like electronic invitations, Evites.
Way too
So
cool.
yeah, and so what's cool though is you can attach those wish lists to Evite. Now I don't know if Punchbowl does that, but with Evite you can definitely do that. And then paperless post is a third option. But what's interesting is with Evite, my friends use Evite for everything. Every invitation I get these days is all comes through Evite. But what's cool is like, let's say it's more than just the holidays. Let's say they're doing a baby shower. She can actually
Yeah,
register for her baby shower, and that's attached to the Evite. So I didn't really
way
have to
too
go
cool.
anywhere to actually
Way
get
too
her present.
cool.
It was pretty cool.
Way too cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'd hate to have to get out of my chair. So that's wonderful. I
yeah,
like that.
I know. I know. It's kind of cool.
I know. I like that. This one is just a pretty website. I like this with all the gifts and the gift
And it
wrapping and
shows up in your email. The gift doesn't, but
yeah.
the invitation did.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the wine and grapes, and then I like the snow that's falling. I just like their site. I
Yeah.
don't
So
really.
here's another thing. Here's another
Yeah.
thing. Thanksgiving this year, my
Mm,
friend is doing, and she used Evite to invite us all. So we could RSVP, we could see who's coming, who's not coming. And then we could also sign up for the different parts of the meal. So she
nice.
listed in the Evite what things to bring. So we won't have 15
Excellent.
green bean casseroles. We're going to actually
Hmm.
have a whole variety of food. So it's kind of cool.
There you go. Mike says, and it shows up in your email. Okay.
Anyway, so then one of the other things that I wanted to share with you that I didn't talk to you about yet, but was
Yeah.
Meal Train. Mealtrain.com is something that's really cool for like when somebody has a baby and you'd like to do something for them. Maybe you're out of town, or maybe you're across town, or maybe you don't really know what to do for them, but you know that they are going to need a meal, and you can sign up for and share this link for people to sign up for different meals on different days. And you can put things into it like, we have gluten-free, or we're on a
Oh,
keto
I see.
diet, or whatever. It's so super cool that it limits. You could even do things like share like a gift
That's pretty
card
cool.
to a delivery service. I was trying to think of what they're called, DoorDash or something like
Oh
that. So you could
yeah.
give them
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
$50 to DoorDash so they could just order their own thing. So they get the
Grubhub
meal
or
they
something like
want.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's actually super cool. It's really a neat thing. Look at this. Eileen says, I used Evite for my daughter's baby shower 2 years ago. It works great. Yeah, it's pretty
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Geeks on Tour will be on a cruise with family for Thanksgiving. Congratulations. That's going
That's
to be
awesome.
fun.
Isn't that awesome? I would
Yeah.
love that. That's one of my, I always wanted to do that with my tech friends too. Just have a cruise and just everybody just go and be on a ship and all meet each other and enjoy each other's company. I think that would be a
You're
really
going to
cool.
need some more Smurfs on your
Yes, that's true.
membership,
A lot
YouTube
more.
membership, to be able to pay for all of us to go on that cruise.
That is true. That is true. You're right. You're right. That is very true. Very nice. Yeah. So technology for the holidays and get together. I'm glad Eileen shared that. What do you use? That's what we're asking everybody. What do y'all use? Or do you have something that you use, or do you, like or have something that you prefer, or we'd love to hear that kind of thing. Also, is everybody going to be able to see relatives and stuff this Thanksgiving holiday or Christmas or whatever? Just checking on that as well, just to see what everybody's doing.
I do want to mention that Eileen has been a member of the Super Mega Ultimate Fans for 8 months.
There you go. There you go.
Great job, Eileen. Glad you're here.
Thank you, Eileen. Thank you very much. Yeah, she upgraded. I don't know how accurate that is. She upgraded to that very recently, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you.
Just so you know, I've been a member for like 11 months, but whatever, it's fine. I wasn't like bragging or anything. I just want to make sure you knew that.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. You're bragging, and that's okay.
Just a little bit. Let's see. Thanksgiving was a month ago here in Canada. I know.
Oh, see, the time change messed them up. Yeah.
Time change
messed them up. Yeah. So
that's
they did
what
it early. They said
that's what it is.
Okay.
Oh, OBS is crashing.
Actually, no, this is
no.
This is the computer.
Oh, your computer's doing what mine did earlier. It's freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Geeks on Tour says, yes, Evite. We used it for our live rallies. It's awesome, isn't it? I love it. I love it. All right, so I don't know if we've lost Michael, because actually my computer totally went black on me before we went live. So I may just have to wrap it up here, which is perfect timing because we've been looking at
this is crazy.
Yeah, it is. We've been
I just did a Windows update too.
That could be the problem.
Could be.
Here, I'm going to do this so we don't give anybody any kind of
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, join us in the Backstage Pass if you are a member of Tinkering with Tech over on the YouTube channel. You can hit that blue join button if you're not a member, and make sure you join at the membership level where you get to join for Backstage Pass. If I say join one more time, we just might win $100. Who knows?
Woo! There you go.
That's all on Michael because the computer, Let's see. We do have a couple comments. I'm going to put them up real quick.
Meanwhile, I'm going to restart real quick to see if I can come back, but that's fine. If you close out, that's good. I appreciate it. I'm glad you were here because
we can do this without you. We're fine.
All right.
Let's see. Jolyn says, I will go to my sister and nephews about 45 minutes away. It has become a nice tradition. That's awesome. Bill Jordan says, from Robin, we have many people who get together. We use draw names to get the one to buy for. Ooh, draw names. I'm going to be interested in checking that out. We can add a wish list in the app. That's cool. That is super cool. And Andrew made it. Fun show, but can't make it for the after party. No problem, Andrew. We'll see you around, buddy. Yeah, so I'm going to look at that draw names. That looks really cool. All right, you guys, that's been technology for the holidays and get-togethers. We're glad that you were able to make it. If you're watching this in replay, please be sure to leave your comments below. We'd love to hear what you do for the holidays and how you organize all the get-togethers and whatnot. That'd be kind of cool. And Michael answers every single comment. So please, please, please leave him a comment and give him a thumbs up because he deserves it, right? Thanks, everybody. And let me see if I can find the Michael usually does this part, so I got to go find it. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Bye now.